All right. Today I'm excited to launch a new project. This is the biggest and kind of boldest project that I have done in my 25-week challenge. So I am now 2 months, 8 weeks into my 25 weeks of shipping one project per week. I'm going to be really honest. This has been maybe, I maybe bit off more than I could chew on this one. I'm really late. It's still buggy as shit. And it took, frankly, like 3 weeks of brutal grinding to get this even as done as it is now. So I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm going to just explain what was my motivation, why I created it. And I just kind of wanted to quickly talk about how it's going now that I'm 2 months into 6 months, essentially. So here it is. It is called Big Christmas Tree. And yes, I managed to get that domain name, bigchristmastree.com. Quite proud of that. I think that's one of my better domain names. So what the hell is Big Christmas Tree? This is a real-time, interactive kind of experience slash experiment for people all over the world to decorate a Christmas tree together. It's pretty interesting. You have lights. So first of all, you could turn off the snow. This is the snow that's accumulated since it's been on. You could add lights. So you have somebody I see came and added a bunch of lights. That was not me. This is real. This is live. So yeah, you can select a different kind of light. You could put a light. People seem to quite like the light. First and foremost, add an ornament. So what is the purpose of this? You just like think of something and you add an ornament directly to the site. How does this work? I won't go into the technical details really heavily, but this is real. So two of these are me because, well, I'm looking on two different browsers. So you make the ornament, okay? All right, so you zoom in and you find a spot on the tree. You click, you add it to the tree, and in real time, people see this. So other people on their screen, they see the little present, they see someone just dropped ornament, and they can see your ornament you just dropped. So the idea is it's supposed to look like it's actually hanging on the tree. And you could see, if you notice, it's transparent. So why is it transparent? So I'll just show you an example. I'll get to the technical difficulties part, which is very upsetting. That's like one. This is one. So it actually like attempts to like programmatically put it in, redo that part of the tree with like AI. So how the hell is this working? It uses banana nano. So it tries to build the composite in a really realistic way. So you could go and you can see the past trees. Let me just show you. This is a real tree that I just archived today. A bunch of people came and actually added these. So like you could be really zoomed out, and then you could like zoom in and like see really, really high def. I made these two, quite like the Millennium Falcon. Somebody made this. Somebody made this one, these two. I like these a lot. Okay, so what was the difficulty? So first, my goal was to launch this today, and what happened? The service I'm using to call Banana Nano for that last piece, like basically went down, and I haven't been able to use it all morning. So it's called Replicate. I put a lot of money into it. It's a little frustrating. So what the hell is this? The holiday spirit meter. So look, this thing cost a lot of money. It's very expensive to add an ornament because it has to make multiple AI calls. It costs quite a bit of money. And so here's what I did. It's kind of an experiment. I put a bunch of money into the website, and it tracks. It kind of has like a ledger. It's like, okay, we're going to start with like X amount of money. And then as people use it, it deducts it from the ledger. And so if this thing runs out of money, it's dead. There's a screen that says, well, I won't spoil it, but there's a screen that says like, hey, it's out of money. somebody has to deposit money to keep it going, or the experiment is dead for everybody. So I did my part. I spent a lot of money on building this, on testing. I put a lot of money into the tree. So if a lot of people come and use it, it's going to get low. And once it gets critical, the site very loudly tells you. It's kind of like a video game. Think of like a health meter. You know, like when you play a video game and, as you take hits, you're about to die. And then at the end, it's like, warning, you're about to die. Once it gets to like critical, it downgrades the model to like a really shit one, to like the really, really, really cheap one where tons and tons of people can keep using it, tries to stay alive, but then it dies. So you or somebody's going to have to pay. And you can pay by making a donation to buy me a coffee. And when somebody clicks and they put in their email, they get to add much more ornaments every day than other people. And you keep the tree alive for everybody. So you keep it lit. It's called the Holiday Spirit Meter. So this is like an experiment / experience. Quite a few people. I did kind of a soft launch yesterday. Quite a few people came and actually really did ornaments, which is pretty cool. Something failed. Like someone. There was a bug. I fixed it, and somebody's ornament disappeared there. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I got to figure that out. But like, this is a real one. This is a real one. A bunch of people actually created stuff. It's pretty cool. A bunch of people went crazy with the lights. There's a bug here. I fixed that. So I did a soft launch yesterday. Tons of little bugs. I've been fixing shit nonstop. I did more work today, but then the replicate went down, and it's kind of making the functionality really janky. So if you do donate, you do get a spot on the wall if you want. It's optional. And I'm hoping this like goes kind of viral, and I'm really hoping I could do a corporate sponsor. So I'm hoping somebody will want an ornament on the tree always of like their logo, and they get paid for that. So that is an option, but I'm trying to launch this today, but there's a lot of technical difficulties I have no control over. I had a backup just for ease. I broke my rule just to have the money deposited in one place and to replicate. So I like just put a bunch of money like prepaid, and then it went down, and now I can't launch. So it's pretty frustrating. So that is it. Please go try it out. It's really fun. I've made over 400 ornaments building and testing this thing. So I have poured my heart and soul into this thing. I have worked 12 hours a day for 3 weeks straight to build this and get this launched. So I'm really tired. I'm really stressed. I'm really wanting this to be done. So try it out. Give it a try. The link is in the description. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I poured my heart and soul into this. Why did I build this? So I've wandered around the world a lot by myself. I've talked about this. And, I think it's quite over romanticized, this like lone wolf kind of travel, to be completely blunt. Just as consequence, I've had to spend Christmas completely alone. And I remember one time a few years ago, I went to Amsterdam. And I'd never been to Amsterdam or the Netherlands. And it was Christmas time. I didn't know anyone there. I didn't really have success meeting anybody. You try, you do your best to go out, and hopefully you can make a friend, or it happens. But it didn't happen this time. And I remember I was like, it doesn't feel like Christmas. This is great. This is cool. Because you don't want it to feel like Christmas when you're alone. And I remember it was Christmas Eve, and I went and saw all of this Christmas art. You do like a little tour on the canals, and they had all these art installations for Christmas. It was very nice. Didn't quite vibe with anybody on the boat, and that was it. I walked around a lot. I went back to the hotel, and I didn't really care that it was Christmas until I got back to the hotel, and I was completely alone. And I felt really, really sad. I was pretty lonely. I started feeling like really. I was like, I kind of wish I went home this year. I was like really lonely and sad, and it's just miserable to be by yourself on Christmas. And I know it sounds stupid, but I really wished I had a Christmas tree. I was like, if I just had a Christmas tree and I had a little lights blinking and everything, it would just feel a little better. Like, it wouldn't just make my problems go away, but I would just feel maybe 10, 20% better seeing the little Christmas tree. I love to have a real tree. It's like, I don't like the fake ones. I like a real tree. And so I was just thinking about it. And then I was like, what if I built a tree that anyone in the world can come and enjoy? They can see the lights twinkle. People seem to be really liking the lights. What if, like, you could go with other people? You're not alone. Someone's on the tree right now. And then maybe it would be a little bit better for other people. So that's why I built this. I thought it would be a really cool experience to just decorate it with anything you want. It's been a lot of fun for me, at least, doing it. A bunch of people have come and added like an ornament. Like this is one, somebody came earlier. This is a real one. I don't even know what this is. I would need to go look at the prompt. I do save people's prompts, that's all. But there's no login. I don't know who is who. I could just see like a user came and they typed this in, and I could see like I could match the prompt to this, but there's like no tracking. You don't have to sign in. There's no sign-ins, no emails, no pop-up to get your email. So that is why I built this, and I hope like I could make people feel a little less lonely. And like, maybe you can't afford a tree, maybe you don't have a tree and you want one. Well, come on down to Big Christmas Tree and decorate the biggest tree this year on the internet. So that's all I got for today. Really, really quickly, I'm just gonna cover. I'm gonna do a longer video, but like I just want to cover that it's the end of 2 months. It is fucking hard. This has been so draining. This challenge. This has been kind of horrible. If I'm being completely honest, it's not going well at all. It's not going well. It's just thing after thing after thing after thing after thing of resistance. It's been really frustrating. It seems like just everything's stacked against me these days. I will post on Reddit. The mods will delete it. There's a few people in the tree. The mods will delete the post now. They don't let me post on Reddit. I've been banned. The algorithms aren't showing me. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm very impressed and I super appreciate it because the algorithm is not showing my videos. I tweet on X and it'll be like 10 people view it. 0 people like it. I'm realizing now it takes a team. You cannot do this by yourself, and I really need help. Really need help. I mean, at least for people to like some of my posts, like some of my videos. I'm getting nowhere, guys. I've gained like 5 subscribers from the newsletter after 8 weeks of this. I gained more, but a bunch of people unsubscribe. I don't know. They don't like it, whatever. It's just not going well. The whole purpose of this was to get exposure, be known as a builder, really get in the habit of shipping and cutting and de-scoping and getting that muscle of just like shipping. And frankly, to get subscribers to the newsletter and build an audience. And I feel like I'm doing none of it after 2 months. So it's frustrating. And now this is really behind. Christmas is almost over. Christmas is next week. I'm really late to the party. And I couldn't launch it yesterday. Just too many bugs. Had to fix a bunch of shit. And then now today, Replicate is down and like half the functionality isn't working. That wow factor is gone. So I'm just so ready to just relax for a few days, go do something fun, and frankly, get the hell away from all these projects because it's been really demoralizing. It's just not going well. All right, that's all I got for today. See you next time.